Mr. Versee, what's
up?
going on with
What's
it,
going
man?
on, man? Making it work, man. Making it happen.
That's what's up, man. So you already know what we're here for, man. We want to talk about this album that you got coming out, man. Tell me the name of it. Tell me how you came up with the name. What was the inspiration? Let me know something.
Absolutely, man. I'm excited about the album. It drops February the 21st. The name of the album is Live or Die. And it's very dear to my heart, man. It's a album. When I was writing the album, it just so much passion and inspiration came out of it, man, because I went back and I revisited a lot of emotion and experiences that I've had over life.
Tell me how this album is different from the other Mr. Versee albums.
Absolutely, man. I think this album's from a place of, just some things I never shared before, just life experiences, and all of it's not necessarily about me. You live on this earth long enough, you're gonna see and talk to people that's experiencing crazy stuff. A lot of times we think we're having a hard time, but man, I've counseled people and you're just like, what? You went through that. And it's from that standpoint, seeing my family members, just facing different type of generational curses, just inner battles that a lot of people don't want to talk about.
And I'm sure, everybody want to bump, one of the songs, but tell me specifically, who will this album capture and who will it touch?
Right, well, I think this album, man, that's a good question. I think this album will captivate the hearts of anybody that's looking for realness. Anybody that find themselves facing situations in life and they need answers. They need to hear from somebody that made it through. I was studying something one time and it said one of the most powerful form of communication is a testimony.
That's what's up, man. So this is definitely not the first album. So how many albums and projects have you done up until this point, man?
Live or Die is going to be my fourth studio album. Now that's not including mixtapes. I've done several mixtapes and stuff like this, man. But this is going to be my fourth studio album. And I believe this is my best one. Of course, my opinion is a little biased, but I feel like this is my best one.
All right, man. So tell me, where did you record your album at? And tell me just a little bit about the process, maybe some feature artists you had to bring in. Just Let me know kind of that whole deal. How did that come together?
Absolutely, man. I recorded this entire album with my boy. His name Jay South Jamal Bullock, One Hope Studios in Jonesboro, Georgia. Listen, man, if you're looking for a studio out there, if you're an aspiring artist, I don't care if you've been in the game for 1 month, 1 year, 100 years, get with my boy One Hope Studios, man. It was such a pleasure working with him. I booked the time. He didn't give me the runaround. I went there. One Hope Studios is a crazy good atmosphere too. It was a atmosphere where he's willing to try anything. I said, hey man, I want to sing on this one. He said, let's go, red light, and recorded me, man. It was such a pleasure, and just putting in the time to have a product that I feel like I can be proud of.
So let me know, we know this album is going to be a great album, but in general, what makes Mr. Versee different from other artists? Gospel and secular.
Wow, that's what's up, man. That's a good question. What's the differentiation factor for me? I just feel like, man, that my personal life, my personal testimony, there's never another Mr. Versee. You could take someone, they can get the same beat, but when I pour my heart on a track, there's nobody could pour their heart out exactly like I can. God gave everybody different gifts and talents and stories and testimonies, but I feel like once I just get beyond trying to make music that everybody want to hear necessarily, commercialized, nothing's wrong with that, but I feel like when I'm saying, you know what, man, I'm gonna make music that I would listen to. I'm gonna make music that I can be proud of, make music that impacts generations. I feel like that is what makes me different. Music with purpose, passion, and power.
So I know that, you're not gonna wanna pick one, but if you had to, man, what's your favorite song on this album and why? Which one means the most to you?
That's hard, man. My favorite one, let me, I'm gonna change your question up a little bit. The one that means the most to me is two of them. I think I would say Shine and You. The reason is because Shine is pretty much talking about how I gotta shine no matter what I face in life, no matter what my friends do. They're asking me if I wanna light it up. No, I can't light it up because I gotta light it up. It's like, man, I'm destined to be great in life. And a lot of times people don't understand when you have a destiny on your life. God began to show me visions of what I was supposed to do when I was 10 years old. And a lot of times, if you're not careful, that could be a lot of pressure on you. And you have to make a lot of decisions, a lot of steps to get to the fulfillment of your destiny. And that song just talks about making decisions to shine no matter what, that I'm going to fulfill my destiny. And then You, that is a song that's so awesome to me because it tells a little bit about my testimony. I know the first verse says, I still remember that dark day, sleeping in my truck, nowhere to stay. It's cold at night, so I long for day. December's overrated, so I long for May. Can't call my family, what would I say? So I close my eyes and I try to pray. Heavenly Father, holy be your name. Why is my life full of so much pain? Downs and outs, never ups. Disappointments, the world's tough. So it just takes me back to a point when I was really seeking out a relationship and some answers. And the only person that answered those questions for me was God.
So, I'm sure you got some different type of productions, but when somebody's riding listening to this Live or Die album, are we going to church? Are we going to the trap? We going to the Caribbean? What kind of production and feel do you got throughout the album, man? Let us know.
Man. I got a little differentiation, a little different feels on there, man, but the majority of it is kind of like, I got some R&B on there, I got some hip hop. I guess you could say I got some trap in there, man. I don't know about the Caribbean though. I couldn't necessarily get any Caribbean production in that one, but I got some good feel in there, man. I got some good creativity in there, and you just gotta check it out, February 21st. I don't think you'll be disappointed.
If we feeling the album and we riding, what we gotta do to bring that Versee feel live and in person, man? Now you gonna be doing a tour, you're gonna be taking this from church to church, hood to hood. Where can we get you in house?
Absolutely, man. We're taking booking dates already. Actually, people are already calling us to come. They heard about the album is about to drop, and it's a blessing, man. They say, hey man, I want to go ahead and get you on my calendar. I want to go ahead and get you in my event. Only thing you gotta do is just visit www.robcoreach.com, ROBCOREACH.com. Go on there, fill out the booking information, man, and my representative get back with you. We'd love to come and make an impact with you. We kind of turn your part up when we get there a little bit.
Tell whoever's listening to this one reason and one reason only they should go and get this album as soon as it drops.
Wow. One reason and one reason only. You're gonna ask a preacher that's long-winded to get one reason. Okay, here, man, I got you. One reason to get this album, because it's gonna impact your life. It's gonna challenge, motivate, and encourage you to live for Jesus Christ no matter what.
All right, so one more time for the people, man. Let us know the name of the album, when the album's coming out, and where can we get it from?
Absolutely. Live or Die is the name of the album, Live or Die. Dropping February 21st. It's going to be available on all your digital outlets. What is it? iTunes, Amazon Music, Google Play, Spotify, anywhere online you can find me. Look me up, Mr. Versee, Versee. I believe you're going to like the album, man. Help me spread the word. It's all about making an impact in generations.
Yeah, he did. Yes, he did. He did it for me. Yeah, he did. Yes, he did. Tell me be quiet, I can't